Hey Sag, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Sag. The message could be for you. There you are. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you're wanting to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you'll always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. Also, you can follow me over on Instagram. That information is also down below. And yeah, I will be active on there again, I promise. Just, yeah, not right now. I need just a little bit of time, but I will be. But I do a lot of quantum physics stuff over there too, okay? And yeah, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've supported the channel. Let's dive in. Oh my gosh, okay, I saw something specific there. Okay, since we are in good old Mercury retrograde plus Venus retrograde, you might feel kind of mentally that you are kind of stuck, or you might be feeling trapped in some type of situation, like you can't really get out, and you might be feeling kind of stressed by that, if that hasn't already been the case. Oh yes, and then there's Five of Wands around. So that could be some conflict or jealousy or something that you've been dealing with. So you might be feeling kind of like trapped to that situation. It's only in your mind though. Yeah, there's a breaking free moment. Wow. Oh yes, you're gonna, wow. Okay. Okay, so we have the Empress on the bottom. Okay, that's your higher self, all right? And it's trying to get you integrated with another part of yourself, believe it or not. So what could be going on, this could be some internal conflict that you're experiencing, which makes sense to me, Sag. Like that, I mean, all the fire cards that came in, and that's why I was saying, like, sometimes when you're in a particular frequency, this is highlighting your thoughts. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is always about your mind and the specific combination of chemical releases that can come from each individual thought, which is why it's talking about your ability to kind of come in from a higher point of view, or a future version of yourself that maybe has a different way to view the situation, or, you know, that's the integrated part of yourself. So it's trying to bring maybe some fragmented parts of yourself back together to come into this higher self, right? And this is also what you're trying to move into, is maybe like you're having to do a lot of self-care and put a lot of energy into yourself, because this Knight of Wands, as you know, can be impulsivity, and you have to watch it, because especially like sometimes when you make actions from this energy, they're not always the best decisions, because you're kind of like running from something, and it could be a little bit of an aspect within yourself. So this is kind of saying, the starter card is telling me to just like quiet down, find an energy, because you're gonna want to, like, you know, it's fascinating about this combo, because I feel like this is you, okay? You want progress, right? So you could have this awareness. You also could be like it's a lot of high energy between this Maiden and Knight of Wands. I also feel like someone here you could be feeling triggered by, okay? Because I'm also getting the sense that this person could be in some way more established, maybe financially. I'm kind of getting here that this is like a person that's maybe a little bit more, has monetary gain. Like, I'm only saying this because of the shadow side. It can be, the Queen of Pentacles shadow side can be materialistic, has like a lot of wealth or fancy things, so there could be some mistrust here. Okay, this person also could be smothering you. In fact, I'm kind of getting that this person like wants to know a lot about you. Like they might, I don't know if this is someone you've encountered in the past, but they're very like, every time they talk to you, they're like interrogating you. They just want to know everything. They they don't have a sense of boundaries in their shadow side, because I think that there's something here about the two of you that could have locked energies, like your shadow sides, because this again is competition and jealousy, okay? But this is some type of like restriction, yeah. So that's what I think might trigger you to possibly do something impulsive. So that's what I'm saying. This Queen of Pentacles, fascinatingly, is like, find a way to go ground yourself. If you think about it, when like a fire gets out of control, what do you do to put it out? And you put earth on it. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here, is maybe spending time in nature, or ingest a lot of chlorophyll things, you know, anything to kind of channel the fire energy, because I can feel that pretty significantly. Okay. Communication, you might receive a message from this person. Okay, I do feel like they're going to come in some way. I don't really like it. You might sense that there's like an underhanded meaning to the message, but I do feel like you're going to break free out of this, because Eight of Wands is also like spiritual growth. So it's all dependent on your thoughts and seeing that there's actually an opening here. Okay, it ends right here, but for some reason you think you're trapped. It's just because of all these thoughts, like maybe thoughts you were passed down to you and you don't even know what's going on. There's this thing will open up, and that's why, yes, the Fool can be about making stupid decisions, okay, like kind of foolish decisions. So the Fool card is always like, leap, or look before you leap, you know, don't just go crazy and do things, because I do feel like you might feel triggered by a particular person or a message that you receive in some way, shape, or form. Well, there's a lot of love there. Okay. Let's see, Sag, what's going on here? Three of Cups. Okay. Interesting. So there could be like an element of friendship or soul tribe here. So there could be a couple of people here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yes. Ground yourself. Take your time. Be very patient. And I feel like that's what you're having to do, because you could be feeling like you're on this path of making progress in some way, and you could be realizing it. Like, you know that it, even for you personally, it might be that you're kind of trying to work on something like a creativity or a passion, and you're having to like be very specific about an alchemical process. Like, so you're maybe taking action, or a sport or a hobby or a creative thing that you enjoy doing, if some of you guys are artists, but it might be about financial stability here that you're working on, right? So I can see some different elements. There's the Page of Wands again, and there's the King of Wands. What? Okay. This is a bit of an interesting combo. Look at all the wands that are coming out. This is really crazy. So I feel as though, I don't know why I just put it like that, but I did. Okay, so you have the Page of Pentacles here. Fascinating that your read is mainly like Pentacles and Wands. Do you see that? I mean, there's a little water here and there, but it's the majority of the cards are Pentacles and Wands. Yeah, okay. Are you ready? So there's the Knight of Pentacles. Yes. Slow moving, don't do anything impulsive, trust me, because it might be that you get trapped in a situation, Eight of Swords, and you're like, and then you want to like leap towards a new beginning or a new chapter, but you can't quite move. Knight of Swords. Okay, wow, like this is a lot of different elements. You might be dealing with a lot of different people, especially with the Three of Cups here. Yeah, KK. So there's a new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles. This could be a new job or a new home. It kind of feels like this really uncomfortable thing, like right before you break into the new. Sometimes, do you know how when you're in like a challenging work environment or living situation, and you're like, there's all this passive aggressiveness and weird energy, and it's like the elephant in the room, like the big pink elephant in the room, like nobody's really communicating about it, but there's like, and it could be that you like don't want to wake the beast, you know, someone's shadow, which could be a highly sensitive person that's like feeling all these emotions and they can't really help it, because it might be that they want to make progress, but if they're not and you are, and then it brings up some jealousy issues, then it's like, you know, just be who you are. But I'm also seeing that you might be kind of strategic in a way, even though I don't see the Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Swords. Yeah, okay. So we have the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. All right. So, you know, and this is in your mind. So I kind of feel as though that you might have these moments of kind of feeling a fluctuation where you kind of experience some type of like kind of going backwards in a way, and then you get this burst of energy where you're like determined to overcome this chapter. You're like, I am going to get this, you know. Like, I remember one time when I was freaking like trying to find the path for me, and I was like walking down this really busy street with dragging a suitcase behind me, and I was like screaming up to the sky. I was like, I am going to freaking accomplish it. I am not giving up. And I was like so determined, and I kind of get that in this really crazy way. Six of Wands, you are gonna get, you could be just have on your mind significantly your victory, your win, okay? You know it's here for you, because this Ten of Swords could have been something like maybe even someone sabotaging you. That can happen. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, yes. Be resourceful. Just use what's around you. Don't get super perfectionist thinking that you have to have things to get what you need finished. No, just like do what you need to do, especially when it comes to self-care. You know, sometimes I can get caught up on that myself. Like, I know if I have a treadmill, I can kick ass when it comes to self-care, but sometimes I don't have them available. Like especially when I'm trying to take little quantum leaps into situations and trying to make progress, and I will just use what I have around me, go running out on the road or anything like that. Like, I will just be determined to make that happen. So here's the thing, okay? I'm seeing here, continue to work on what you're skilled at doing and look out for opportunities. You see how he's on the lookout? Look, keep your eyes peeled, because I feel as though there might be something that comes in, maybe even solution or something like that. You have to understand, like, even if you make choices or situations that kind of makes it feel like you're trapped in a situation or anything like that, the universe kind of like will restructure and align itself. Okay, and this timing here, it kind of can be where, yeah, you have to stay patient and just kind of persevere for a little bit, because the universe, like, as you make decisions, as you go into things, it's kind of like it starts aligning things. And if you can kind of stay in a high vibration, the Empress, you will kind of maybe meet up with things synchronistically. So it's always kind of realigning itself, like realigning the elements, realigning pieces, realigning people, and getting things situated. So sometimes, like, when you take leaps into, like, courageous leaps into the unknown in some way, again, don't do anything crazy impulsive. Like, look before you leap. That's also the Two of Wands. Look into things. Trust if something feels off. Take your time. Seven of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles is such a, like, patience. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Because you've got a new beginning here, and it's going to be super stable for you. And you want to make sure that you're free and clear to, like, accept it when it comes in for you, okay? Four of Pentacles. Interesting at the end. All Pentacles, look at the Pentacles at the end, okay? So I feel like for right now, don't spend money. I mean, like, be frugal, all right? As much as possible, like, because there's this new beginning here that's going to open up where you can seriously get really stable, established, and it's going to be really significant to a lot of growth that you're going to receive and a lot of abundance. Like, this is a freaking birth of a huge product or business, or maybe even for some of you, child. Also, I can see here that there could be someone that's like very confident. You might be at a different level of them. You might be starting something new. Someone here could be teaching you or training you how to get to this level. So I actually kind of like this. This is some type of like, I don't know, someone, it could be an age difference or just skill level difference. Someone could be coming in to help you with that, okay? It's a lot of growth that I can see here. Some of you, I can see you might be becoming teachers or trainers in some type of category, and it's connected somehow to whatever you're building for yourself. Very fascinating. So let me dive into the extended. Much more that's going to come out, especially that Knight of Swords. Let me see what's on the bottom here. Yeah, so Sag, I'll see you over in the extended. If you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you over there. But Sag, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.